Hello everybody, welcome to my challenge Let's Play of Pokemon Red, Pokemon Poison version. The challenge is not super complicated. The goal is to beat the game with a team of just Poison type Pokemon, but there are some rules, and here are the rules. Rule 1. All of my Pokemon used in combat must be Poison type. This means I'm allowed to use non-Poison type HM Pokemon, but they can't appear in battles. If they're appearing in a battle, it means I'm dying. Rule number 2. By the end of the game, my team must include at least 5 Pokemon. These are like active Pokemon that I fight with. By the end of the game, for Rule 3, my team must all have different typings. That means that no two Pokemon can be the same, but a Pokemon that is just Poison is different from a Pokemon that is Poison and Bug, for instance. That means an example of this means I'd have to choose Beedrill or Venomoth, not both. Rule 4. My quote-unquote starter Pokemon must be a pure Poison type to start. That means that while I'll start with Bulbasaur, so that I don't break Rule 1, I have to replace him as soon as possible. And then fifth and finally, the challenge ends once I've defeated the Elite Four and Champion. Enjoy! Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I've been here doing a Let's Play or anything similar. As some of you may know, I'm doing a month-long streaming project called Retro 31 where I'm streaming retro games every day. People have asked me in addition to that to do some companion Let's Plays again, so I'm back. I'm going to do an all-Poison type run of Pokemon Red. Rules should have been explained for how the challenge will work before the video really got underway, and let's get started. So originally I was going to name my character Poison and my rival Antidote, but unfortunately the name slots are 7 letters, which is just the worst amount for that. So I'm going to be... I think I'm going to be Illness, and I'll have my rival be Health. I don't know if that's exactly the same as Poison, but at least it fits. It also makes me sound like the kind of hero that would be spoken about in a metal song. I am the hero Illness. I don't know, I do not have metal voice at all. The very own Pokemon Legends is about to unfold. The world of dream and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! So for anyone who's unsure about how this is going to work, I'm going to take Bulbasaur to start. And even though I'm going to take Bulbasaur to start, and he is a Poison type, I'm not allowed to keep him in my team. The reason for this is, as the rules have stated before, the first Pokemon that I base my team around has to at least start as an all-Poison type. I've selected Nidoran Female, which is easy to capture at the beginning of the game, and that's going to be my first one. It also fits well with the whole rule that everything has to be typed differently by the end of the game, because Nidoqueen is a Poison and Ground type, so... Eventually Nidoran will shed the all-Poison. This means that I can decide later to include Arbok or Coughing instead of any other Pokemon if I want to. But in the interest of starting with a Poison type and then eventually transitioning to the Poison type that I want, I'm going to take Bulbasaur. That is Charmander. Which means the middle one is Squirtle, which means that this is Bulbasaur. Never remember the order of the table. Yes, I'll take the plant Bulbasaur, Pokemon Bulbasaur. What do I want to name Bulbasaur? I name myself Illness. Do I want to name all my Pokemon after illnesses? I don't like that, but I like having a naming theme. Let's not give Bulbasaur a nickname. And then you guys will be the question of this episode, and I won't record anymore until I get like an answer or two. But you guys can leave comments down below. What should my naming scheme be? Give me something to name all of my Pokemon after. And I'll start off by destroying health. Destroying the health of the world. Crippling them with poisons. So, with games like Pokemon, I like to set goals for each individual episode. My goal for this episode is just going to be to capture the Nidoran that I'm actually going to start the game with. And then I'm planning on doing 2 or 3 episodes of this every week. I think I'm going to do 3 Let's Play episodes every week. If the Retro 31 streaming project extends into another month, I might up it to 4, because then I'll have a little bit more kind of leeway and freedom to do that. I think that's my goal, though, is to start at 3 a week. But for this first one, I'll probably wait a couple days to put up another episode to give people a chance to give me a naming scheme for my Pokemon. I don't even care if I lose this. Bulbasaur's not going to be on my team, so yeah, I lost. Yeah, and health beats illness, as is normal in Western society. Curse you, Western society! Anyway, so we're just going to kind of power on through here. Most of the stuff that happens at the beginning of the game is pretty basic. I'm just going to run up to Viridian and get a potion from this guy, because he's kind of cool. I shall visit you in Viridian City. Talking about game design for a second, that's actually really smart. Is potions are some of the basic items, and you can get one from that guy right at the beginning of the game, and he says, visit the Pokemon Mart in Viridian City, which actually starts the next sequence in the story. Including getting the Pokedex and stuff, so it's kind of a good way to get things done. So I'll just come up here. We'll quickly run to the Pokemart. We'll get Oak's Parcel. The first part gets to be really carefree because I don't care about any of the Pokemon that I like. I only have Bulbasaur right now, and I don't really care about Bulbasaur. So I get to kind of be all like, oh, la 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 la, friendship, don't care. Just move on and get back to Pallet Town as quickly as possible so I can actually move on to real game stuff. That was descriptive. Real game stuff. I'm a commentator. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting things underway. Pokemon seems to like you a lot. That's a shame. That's a shame, it really is, because it's not gonna like me too much longer. Because I'm gonna stick it in a box and never take it out. I have a request of you two. I'm an old man. Please complete my Pokedex. That I'm not going to complete at all because I'm going to... like... No. I have no reason to complete the Pokedex at all. I'm literally going to stock up on poison types and use the worst type in the first game to trounce the entire first game. And then I'm going to move on. That seems good. Seems much better than completing a Pokedex. Personally. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm not going to have a naming scheme, when I catch Nidoran, I'm going to name it Nameless, and then I will change its name to meet the naming scheme once we get to Lavender Town. And that is what I will do. So one of the things that makes this game so much worse than Pokemon Yellow is in Pokemon Yellow, each of the towns are actually colored their appropriate color. Like Viridian is green, I think. I'm bad with colors, it's fine. Viridian is green. I know that Pewter is like, it's not actually the correct color, it's like brown. Whereas Pewter's actually like a silvery black color. That's okay, though. Let's get that first real Pokemon. That isn't who I wanted. I want the other one. Disaster. You're the less common one in Pokemon Red. No! I said I don't want you! Get away. Go away. I want the girl. Give me the girl. You can hide all you want, Nidoran female, but I have a specific set of skills. Man, you really badly want to come with me, don't you? I'm about one away from changing my plans. Nidoran male it is! I gave Nidoran female a chance to show up, but nope. I will have a Nidoking instead of a Nidoqueen. That's fine. The Nidoran stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful its secreted venom. Then as I promised, you will be nameless for now. And you will be the nameless leader of my merry cadre of Pokemon. Alright everybody, so next time on Pokemon Red, after you guys make a suggestion for naming schemes, we will go into Viridian Forest, fight some trainers, and catch our second Pokemon for this Poison-type run, which will be Weedoo. Thanks everybody. Have a good night. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to click subscribe so you'll get updated whenever I post a new video to YouTube. And if you want to follow along live, click the annotation to get linked directly to my Hitbox page, hitbox.tv/retro31. If you click the follow button there, you'll receive an email update every time I go live. I'm live every day for most of the next month, possibly beyond that, depending on how much support I have, so you'll want to follow.